You're the person everyone calls when they're falling apart. You know how to find the right words, how to stay calm, how to make someone feel a little less alone. And somehow, when it's your turn to fall apart, you don't know who to call. Maybe you've become really good at saying, "I'm okay," before anyone even asks. You answer messages quickly, listen to everyone's problems, and somehow find the energy to reassure people even when your own heart feels heavy. You might even joke about being tired because saying, "I'm actually not doing very well," feels strangely difficult. Sometimes being the strong friend doesn't start because you chose it. It happens little by little. You become the one who listens, the one who checks in, the one who says, "Don't worry about me," because someone else seems to need you more. And caring about people is a beautiful thing, but sometimes we start confusing being needed with being allowed to have needs of our own. So instead of saying, "I need help too," you say, "It's fine." Instead of admitting you're overwhelmed, you make yourself smaller so nobody else has to worry. Maybe you think about what other people are going through before you ever think about yourself. You wonder if they're more tired, more stressed, more overwhelmed. And because you can usually handle things, you convince yourself that your pain can wait. This is where the loneliness can become surprisingly quiet. You can have people who love you, people who text you, people who depend on you, and still feel like nobody really knows how you're doing. Sometimes the thought isn't, "Nobody cares about me." It's something much quieter. "I don't want to bother them. They have enough going on. I'll deal with it myself. I don't even know how to explain what's wrong." Maybe somewhere along the way, you learned that being easy to love meant being easy to be around, not asking for too much, not needing too much, not making things complicated. So you became incredibly understanding of everyone else's feelings while becoming almost invisible to yourself. But you don't have to earn care by being useful. You don't have to be the calm one every time, the listener every time, or the person who always says, "I'm good." You are allowed to have difficult days too. And maybe vulnerability doesn't have to look like telling someone your entire life story. It can be as small as saying, "Today was hard," or "I don't really need advice right now. I just need someone to sit with me." You don't have to suddenly become someone who asks for help all the time. You don't even have to know exactly what you need yet. You can simply start by noticing when you're saying, "I'm okay," because you mean it, and when you're saying it because you're afraid of what might happen if you aren't. And if you've been carrying everyone else's emotions for a long time, resting might feel strangely uncomfortable at first. But resting doesn't mean you're abandoning anyone. It means you're remembering that you're a person in the story too. You deserve friendships where you don't always have to be the strong one. You deserve conversations where someone asks, "How are you?" and actually has a time to hear the honest answer. And you deserve to take up emotional space without apologizing for existing. So tonight, if you've been the strong friend for everyone else, let yourself put that role down for a little while. You don't have to fix anything tonight. You don't have to catch up on everything, explain everything, or make everyone okay. You can be the person who needs reassurance. You can have messy feelings. You can say, "I'm tired," without immediately following it with an apology. Being strong was never supposed to mean carrying everything alone. And if you're someone who is usually there for everyone else, I hope you remember this. You deserve someone to be there for you too. Maybe you don't have to be strong tonight. Maybe you can simply be here, breathe for a moment, and let yourself be human.